Hello everyone, Lewis Crompton here, and this is not financial advice. So you want success, but you struggle to find the right process and to stick with it. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of my top tips for sticking to your process. I'm also going to give you 5 points that you need to consider to make sure your process will work for you. I'm going to tie this to trading, but you can apply these principles to absolutely anything. It always amazes me how much trading principles apply to our lives. So if you want to learn about how to do money better, how to make more of it in less time, then make sure you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you turn on alerts. Now, I'm writing this video plan from McDonald's in Middlesbrough of all places. I don't care how rich and successful I become, I will always want a cheeky double cheeseburger from McDonald's. I'm here in Middlesbrough thinking about this because I own investment properties in and around Middlesbrough, and I'm checking them out while looking for new deals, new property investments. With plenty of time to kill, waiting for a friend, I thought I would write down a few ideas for this video. Why are you not trading, Lewis? I hear you asking. Well, clever clogs, while I was there, it was Sunday, and the markets are closed on Sunday, so I didn't need to trade. It is probably helpful to start with a new word that I have made up and a definition of that word, and that word is stickability. The ability to stick at it, to keep going, to be courageous in the face of adversity and not step back. Once having done everything you can think to do, and then to stand. Stand with certainty of the vision and goal of being a successful trader. Let's have a reality check here. You will lose money at some point in your trading journey. This will be to various degrees and at various times and for different reasons. Now, there are ways that you can drastically limit these losses, and we will discuss them later on, and I teach my mentees these to keep them safe. For those of you who have never traded before, the likelihood is that if you go this alone, you go down the trading route alone, you're potentially looking at years and years of trial, of error, of making mistakes, of losing money without really knowing why. And if you don't sort your crap out early on, you stand to lose a lot of money by going it alone. Those of you who are watching this video because you already failed and you blew that account you had by going it alone, you know that my words are true. Am I right? Yes, I am. Now, being a good trader, a successful, profitable trader, is not about winning every trade. That doesn't happen. It's about winning more money than you lose and having the stickability to keep on going. There'll be more tips on how to make winning more likely than losing later on in the videos in the channel that I'm producing here. So by keeping going, you already place yourself head and shoulders above the rest. That's the name of a candle pattern, by the way. Lots of people start with isn't working for them. Maybe they haven't defined their success correctly. Watch the previous video and you'll see what I mean about that. No matter how good the training is that you are on, no matter how good your mentor is, no matter how smart and clever and analytical you are about the markets, you will not be an overnight success with trading. It takes time to develop the skill of trading, and to stand the test of time, you need stickability. You need to commit yourself to the learning of the skill of trading. Are you committed? If you're not, stop watching right now and watch the latest chick flick or Netflix installment instead. I remember when I first started trading, I was super excited. I went live into the market straight away. My first trade was a winner. My second one was too. I was an overnight success. In my head, I had this trading thing all sewed up and I was the big cheese. I got cocky and I ended up having some losers, which really knocked my confidence. Do you think it scared me a little bit? Of course it did. Do you think I doubted myself? Do you think I doubted if trading even works? Do you think I questioned my mentors if they even knew what they were doing? Do you think I told the market to go sod itself? Answers in order are yes, 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 and a heck of a lot. Did I consider quitting and stopping after my first month? Of course I did, but I stuck with it. I kept going, and that is part of why I became a successful trader. There's a great quote by Woody Allen: 80% of life or success is showing up. You have to keep showing up. Use that stickability muscle and do everything that needs to be done for you to be a success. It isn't easy, it takes work, and you can't outsource it. This requires you to be invested in yourself, in your learning, and in your trading as well. One of the best ways that you can give yourself stickability and a boost in that is to trust the process. To trust the process, you need to have a process in the first place. Ideally, it's best to have a process that has already been tested and proven with a track record like the STAR trading methodology, whether that's with education or with a trading strategy itself. And during my time as a trading mentor, I've had countless conversations with traders, or rather wannabe traders. Within the first couple of minutes of talking to them, I can tell if they even have a process in place. It's very simple to identify. See if you can identify yourself in this standard back and forth I tend to have with people that I am coaching for the first time. So you've been trading for over 2 years now. Yes, but that hasn't been live trading, that's been demo trading. Interpretation, this student has been wasting time, wasting energy, wasting money, and it's a clear symptom of the fact they're probably too scared and don't have a process in place. Okay, and what strategy then are you using in your demo trading? Interpretation, they're about to make something up because they don't have a process in place. I don't need all the details of the strategy, just give me a couple of the highlights. Well, initially I started with a form of reversal, looking at kind of the MA crossover, and then I thought, well, that's not working very well, so I'm going to try and look at a pullback strategy instead. But I think what I'm going to actually do is start looking at a breakout strategy and see if that's better and see if that works for me. Interpretation, they've got no idea what they're doing, no process, nothing is sticking, nothing is working. Again, probably because they have no system or methodology that's tried and tested in place. So what made you change so often? Because there's a big difference between adding a new strategy and a new skill set to your arsenal versus just chopping and changing far too quickly before mastering just one of them. I don't know, I just felt like they weren't really working very well. Interpretation, they were losing money. The strategy wasn't working, or rather they weren't working the strategy correctly. Okay, so we know with trading that we can't just go on how we feel. We need to have data and testing behind what we do. What kind of method did you have in place to improve your trading results and track what was and wasn't working? Oh, I don't really know what that means. Can you give me a little bit more detail, please? Interpretation, they 100% do not have a strategy or a system in place, which is why they are not being a successful trader. Yes, of course. So what I mean by that is, what are you doing on a weekly, a monthly, a trade by trade basis to track the data from the results that you're getting, whether winners, whether losers, to see where you can put stops, where you can move targets to see where you can increase the run of a trade to get more profit, or where you can actually cut trades shorter to minimize your loss. At Star Trading, we're tracking around 14 different characteristics on each and every single trade that we place, and that allows us over time to develop, to improve, to evolve our strategies to be even better traders than we were 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, 12 months ago. Have you got anything like that in place at all? Oh, right. No, but I do look at my charts every couple of days and see what I think the market's going to do next. Interpretation, and sadly, what this conversation reveals to me, and I have it all the time, is this particular individual has got no system, no structure, and has wasted 2 years of their life by not having support and systems in place. My mentor once dealt with a trading student who had been demo trading for 7 years. I'm sorry, but to me that is a waste of life, a waste of time, a waste of effort, and of potential profit. Do you want to be that guy? No, you don't. In that case, it's time to get on with the work of actually trading successfully. And that means getting a process in place, sticking to it, trusting it, and getting the flip on with it. That should make it clear that we need to have a trading structure. And with the students that I mentor, we have this on both a macro and a micro level that is tailored to them individually. There is a whole process that we go through with a mixture of video training covering all aspects of knowledge, mindset, and strategy that a trader needs to have in place. It also includes live, personalized coaching as well, because we need to have that feedback mechanism to make sure you're applying things correctly. I can't go into all the intricacies of that here, but I can give you a very, very good overview. So number one, consider how much time you can practically dedicate to your trading on a daily basis and what times of the day. Remember, consistency is key to your trading success, so stick to that. I recommend no more than 2 hours, absolute maximum in your learning phase. If you spend more than that, you're going to overload the brain and you're going to waste energy. When I first started, I only committed to 1 hour per day, but I had a very defined process that I was following with my trading education, so it took a lot of the pain and the time out of the process. Once you know what you're doing, you only need 30 minutes a day. Number 2, pick a strategy, just one to start with. You can add more later as your skills and capacity improve. A note on this: if you are learning a strategy from someone on the internet, please check that it has been tested over a good number of years and test it for yourself. If it has, then go and test it yourself again and again just to make sure it works. Make sure that these strategies are effective. And something I focus on that is highly important is how we test these strategies correctly. Number 3, decide how you are going to strengthen your trader mindset and how you will learn to manage your emotions when trading. Reading trading books may be your initial response, but there is a trap in that. Often the trading people, the trading community, think they need more knowledge to know about another indicator. You do not. You do need to know some stuff, but not everything that is out there. There is a book out there on candle patterns, for example. It has hundreds of candle patterns in this book. I use no more than maybe 5 to 10 maximum, and you can waste your time reading a book with hundreds of candle patterns, or you can get specific and learn just the ones that you need to make yourself profitable. The choice is yours. Number 4, keep it simple and keep it focused. Number 5, identify the places in which you need help and go and get coaching in those areas. That may be absolutely everything you need help with if you're completely new to this. And if you want to learn about how to do money better, how to make more of it in less time, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, click on those alerts, and make sure you share this video with someone it can help or that it can inspire. My name is Lewis Crompton, and this is not financial advice.